Welcome back, good people. Good morning once again, and we're going to continue here on DBS this morning. Now, you know I'm Chela Mendez, your morning host, and I have a new face here with me, and you will get to know about him very soon. Let me introduce Chef Ellie, otherwise known as Elson. How are you?
I'm doing fine today, and you, Chela?
Well, I'm feeling good, and I'm super excited to have a chat with you today because if you've noticed on his apron, it says royal treats, all right? And they're going to be serving up delicious treats and make you feel like royalty, right?
Definitely, that's what we do. We give you things deserving of a king or a queen. Yeah.
Sounds up my alley, if you ask me. Now, I want to find out a little bit about your business. Like, what do you do, and how did you start this business?
Okay, let's just see if I could give a brief synopsis. Life was hard. The struggle was real. I had to make ends meet. The job I had didn't do that for me. So I said, what can I do with my hands that could probably bring in some extra dough? And what I realized, I love to cook. When I was at school, I was advised to go into catering, but I never did because I just love cooking for myself. Actually, I said I wanted to learn to cook for my wife so I could give her a day, That's what I did it for. So it was never something about making money from it. But then I find right now, things was rough. So I said, boy, do something. So what I did, I made a bread, posted it, social media, and persons called me and say, how much for that? So on the spot, I just made a price. And I said, okay, that's the price. And people kept ordering in, keep telling me they like it, it's good. And I just felt the motivation to just continue, keep doing it. So right now, I started off with my banana bread with fruit and nut. And then I went on, I added chocolate chip to another one, so I had another variety. And then I kept going some more. I said, let me try something with pumpkin. My mom used to do something with pumpkin bread. So I said, let me do a pumpkin bread. And I looked up something and I said, okay, let me try something with apples. And so now I have 4 that I do mainly, 4 of them. So I have the pumpkin, I have the apple cinnamon, and I have the banana with fruit and nut, and the banana chocolate chip. There's the 4 I have right now. That's my foundational ones. And I'm looking forward to doing other things. I'm trying other stuff. I want to do other things to bring out to the people because, hey, guess what? I like good things. I like sweet things. Look at me. I'm not the healthiest. So I like to bring that out in my cooking. So when you get my thing, you're going to feel the flavor. You're going to get burst of flavor, textures. And one of the things that kills me the most, if it tasting good and it's looking good, rubbish bin I can get to. You understand? Because it must represent me.
Natural quality.
Yeah. What she said. You understand?
You know, what I find interesting with your story too is because it's not often you hear guys talking about loving to cook. So your wife or wife-to-be is going to be a very lucky lady because it's not all the time that guys want to be in the kitchen. So what do you enjoy about what you're doing?
The smells. The process. You have something raw, bunch of raw ingredients, bring them together, mix up, and then you have a perfectly beautiful thing that everybody, or most everybody, just wants to get a bite of. And I think about it like it's life. We're all made of raw ingredients. And if we just do something with it, bring it all together, go through the process, everybody wants a bite of royal treats. So that's what I'm about. All right?
He just went very deep there. You saw what he just did with that process? Now, above all things, I absolutely love your personality. And I feel like when people cook, and they cook with passion, and they cook with love, and if you add hints of this kind of energy, I could only imagine that it's pure magic as well.
I'm thinking when I'm going to do that full package, in the ingredients, I'm going to write passion and love. Because that's how I do it. Because when you see the batch spoil, I'm depressed the whole night. It's not about the money. Sometimes people pay me, but the first thing I ask them, you could ask all I apply, WhatsApp, whatever, I ask them, how did it taste? For me, that's the biggest thing. Did you like it? Was it to your expectation? Whenever people give me the reactions and how they loved it, that is much better than money for me. You understand? That's what I look for. That's my thing, and I enjoy it. All right? No problem.
On this show, if in case you don't know, we're always excited to meet people who are pursuing their passions. And one thing I've noticed so far on this journey and all the interesting people that we've met, a lot of them have similar stories to you where it started with a hard situation and they just chose to be creative and now magic has happened. And one of the last things I want to ask you before we wrap up is, how do you feel, when you get that feedback and when people are telling you that they love what you have created? After putting all this effort and this love and passion into it, how does it make you feel when you get that sort of good review?
See that? You see that expression on my face? Like, yo, thank you. Thank you. I want to give a speech like I want to thank my mom, thank my dad, and thank God Almighty because it was only for Him that was possible. That's how I feel. I just feel like it's just I achieved it. Yes. There are people who say they don't like banana, they don't like banana bread, but they like this one. So even that for me is a testimony of itself. So trust me, the money is one thing because people do anything for money, but I just want to make sure people get something good with their money, quality, and everything's on point. Next, that's why I said I tried many of the other margarines out there, and I found Hostess to be one I could work with for a long time. All right, so hey.
At least you guys better feel fortunate that he's revealing a secret to these royal treats right now. But I'm just going to let you all know that you need to stay tuned to DBS this morning because we are going to keep him in the kitchen. And at some point, I'm not going to tell you which show it's going to be. That's why you have to keep watching. He is going to whip us up something very good. And of course, using his favorite Hostess margarine. So you have to keep watching. And in the meantime, make sure you reach out if you want to feel like royalty and try out his royal treats. So I want to thank you so much for your time. And St. Lucia, make sure you catch us in the kitchen, yeah?
Yeah, you do that. You just do that.